Do you know what I played recently? The most recent Samurai Jack game called Battle Through Time that I dropped around its actual release like 2 years ago. I had many games to play and cover back then, but now I'm done with this Ninja Gaiden and Dark Souls in disguise that actually looks like a chill hack and slash platformer from outside. But no. Samurai Jack Battle Through Time is a hardcore hack and slash experience that needs patience, parries, and improvement. Hello everyone, I'm Arcade here and I'm looking for the shape-shifting Master of Darkness. You have probably heard of this game if you're a fan of Samurai Jack or used to watch Cartoon Network a lot when you were a kid. Well, I never played previous Samurai Jack games before that were released for PlayStation 2 or Game Boy Advance, nor I'm a big Samurai Jack fan. It's just me and my curiosity. I really wanted to try this since I'm into platformer hack and slash games for like ages. Guess what? I'm tricked, I am beaten, I am broken. I thought that I could play this game on hard difficulty to have a decent challenge, but a huge nope here. What I've been through was a Ninja Gaiden blended with Sekiro. I felt the presence of death itself breathing on my neck. So, for some reasons, the director of Samurai Jack Battle Through Time made hard and very hard difficulty as New Game Plus modes, which means that you should try to play these levels when you complete the game either on easy or normal difficulty, unlocking new abilities, improving Jack's attributes, weapons to prepare for the upcoming threats. But if you try to jump into hard difficulty ASAP, you are gonna die a lot, since it brings new threats that you don't normally see by those levels. So higher difficulty doesn't just mean higher damage or higher health pool by enemies, but also new types of enemies, new moves that they do, and better AI to stop Jack. Even if you manage to get to the boss of the first level, you will die a lot. Doesn't matter if you're a Dark Souls veteran or just beat Sekiro with no hit, you will die a lot. Heed my words.
What happened?
Samurai Jack Battle Through Time starts with Samurai Jack fighting against Aku and her lovely daughter Ashi to end his quest. Luckily, with his charisma and sharp jawline, Ashi comes to her senses and rebels against her father. However, Aku is Aku. He manages to separate Samurai Jack and Ashi by sending our handsome samurai to a dimension between time and space, where Jack needs to fight against the threats that he fought before and reach Aku's fortress to end all his struggles. I believe even if you love Samurai Jack or if you have no idea what Samurai Jack is, you would enjoy this experience if you're into some decent hack and slash where you can parry, grab your enemies and steal their weapons, use machine guns and throw shurikens. Do not expect a Devil May Cry kinda combo hack and slash experience, but rather a Ninja Gaiden or Onimusha kinda hack and slash. It's not the smoothest, but rather depends on changing your weapons and approach against enemies, trying to find an opening or to parry to counterattack any threats. And when I said handsome, I didn't joke there. By each damage threshold, Jack's clothes get ripped and also his hair gets loose. Even though Jack's appearance change depending on his health is a small detail, I felt like I would like to see such details by every game also. Just imagine to have this approach by your favorite games and you would understand me better, I think. Samurai Jack Battle Through Time might look like a children game, but it's not. It offers a decent 7-hour long hack and slash experience if you play it on normal, and even longer and in my opinion more satisfying challenge on New Game Plus. Samurai Jack Battle Through Time offers 9 different levels that is linear, open for some minimal exploration to gather resources or collectibles in most of times. Starting from Aku's mines, beetle drones, alligator robots, Imakandi, Demongo, and even Daughters of Aku appear at some point. Both in terms of level design and the enemies, it's really faithful to the original series, changing from third-person action perspective to sometimes even side-scrolling platformers. It tries to keep itself fresh by each level. Especially my favorite levels were Aku City and Snowy Forest. We tried to escape from Imakandi Hunt and try to persuade Daughters of Aku. Aku City was one of the longest levels that makes you run away from Imakandi Hunt while exploring a cyberpunk atmosphere that ends with bounty hunter duo Josephine and Zeke boss fight. Besides that, Scaramouche also appears with his cheesy voice lines and with a challenging boss fight that requires you to use different weapons to break its defense and also martial arts to steal weapons from summoned enemies.
About time you showed up. I decimated this city hours ago. I was worried those minions got you before we could tango, go, baby.
Too bad for you. I do not dance.
Don't be too sure, babe.
By each of these levels, you encounter Sir Rothschild and Scotsman as they provide you with useful range weapons or supportive items, enemies from the original series, and a boss fight with a Samurai Jack style cutscene that does a really good job of expressing Jack's expressions and might please the fans. Linear level progression and mandatory fights might feel repetitive after a while, since they demand players to change weapons for different enemies and use every trick that you unlocked up until that point. And trust me, Jack has lots and lots of moves, combos and talents that you can unlock. By defeating an enemy, you gather these experience points, so to say, that helps you to improve Samurai Jack's abilities, starting from increasing your health bar to stealing an enemy's weapon, longer parry times, carrying more weapons and combos for martial arts, hammers, lances, just you name it. You won't be able to fully unlock every talent just by finishing the game once, and even if you finish the game on normal difficulty, hard mode won't be a breeze, but you will feel yourself capable of tackling that challenge. One of my favorite abilities of Jack is to throw, that lets you steal a weapon of a weakened enemy, use it however you want to, and this talent even lets you carry that weapon until the late game. You can keep these weapons in your inventory, repair it by the samurai, so that you can use it later on whatever you want to. This whole customization or loadout possibility feels unique in terms of hack and slash and platformers, so Samurai Jack did a really good job here. If you are bored with your magical sword, my advice will be to go to a level without any weapons, just you and your fists, try to steal every weapon in that mission, change your playstyle depending on your enemies, turn Samurai Jack into like a John Wick, shoot bullets from your gun and go experimental.
Take my hand! Quickly! I don't know how long I can hold it open!
Samurai Jack Battle Through Time is Team Soleil's first big title, and as being the first title, I will say it's quite remarkable, faithful to the original series, and also ambitious with its character development, customization choices and art style direction, especially by the cutscenes. They indeed did a remarkable job, and through all levels, boss fights and gameplay, you tend to feel that they really tried their best to capture the feeling of original Samurai Jack and tried to deliver a passionate project to please the fans. Even just for that, Samurai Jack Battle Through Time deserves a chance. It is released for all new gen consoles and even on Steam for $40 US, but it drops to $16 US with a 60% sale quite often. If you're a fan of Samurai Jack, be sure to give it a chance, or if you are not, this might be a good opportunity to start watching from scratch.